New at 9, a story about believing in yourself and hope fits the theme for one Moody High School student.
Our Jake Stanzel joins us in studio. And Jake, you met a student born with a mild case of CP who's become quite the track star.
Of course, guys, anytime I think of anything is possible, I think of Kevin Garnett, the classic, anything is possible. But Talon Smith is a walking example that anything is truly possible. He's not one to make excuses, and he's here to show that if he can do it, you can too.
Oh, we were scared. It was all very emotional. We were told he would never walk, he would never talk, he would be in a wheelchair, so that's what we expected.
Born premature at 29 weeks, doctors discovered Talon Smith had 2 brain hemorrhages at birth. There was that fear of the unknown. So is it your left side that's affected?
Yes, sir. A lot of times I can't grab things, some things, and I'm just not as fast with this side.
Growing up with mild cerebral palsy has been different, but he's just like everybody else, a kid that loves sports. Nothing could beat the feeling of seeing his favorite player Mike Trout take the field, to this fellow outfielder learning the game his own way.
Because there's not many people that can teach you. My mom and my dad, they got me in touch with Jim Abbott.
Former Major League pitcher Jim Abbott taught Talon how to throw the ball with one arm. This is how it started, a simple game of catch, back and forth.
And someone told us about Jim Abbott, so we watched his YouTube videos and learned his technique ourselves.
All Talon needed was a glove and a chance.
Everybody knew that I had what I had, and I was good at what I did. So people gave me the chance and I played.
So much so that even Jim Abbott noticed.
He wrote us a letter and I appreciated that a lot. It was good to know that somebody out there just like you or similar to you really cares about you.
But then someone else noticed, and another sport found him.
Talon was one of the hardest workers on the baseball team, and I was like, man, dude works pretty hard.
Talon isn't just walking, he's running and winning gold medals.
First of all, he wants no sympathy or empathy. But after they see him run, they're like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's really running, he's legit.
His right side bigger than his left, Talon knows he has to push his body harder sometimes. But that is one of the very reasons why Talon wants to work harder, to show that he can, and that he will.
How do you approach those moments when it may not be a fun day, or maybe days you want to give up, but how do you find the will to keep going?
There's something in me that just tells me you got to keep going. Because I've came so far in my life, and I know that a brick in the road shouldn't just stop me.
16 years later, nothing has stopped Talon. And with every mile Talon runs, he lets his legs and his arms do the talking.
Because I know there's kids out there like me that are on the fence of wanting to play these sports. If they see somebody like me that's doing it, it'll give them some motivation to say, hey, maybe I can do this.
Talon is entering his senior year of high school at Moody. He wants to get involved in the Lakeshore Foundation, and it is eyeing a chance at one day competing in the Paralympics.